Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome back. I know I'm supposed to be working on a what sold video and the paperwork is complete. I have reams of data on the first half of September. I just have to pull up all the photos and hit record, but I didn't feel like doing that, but I felt like doing something tonight, so here I am with a very quick little haul and a little bit of education, I think. So the first item I want to show you is a vintage sweater. And yes, I know, I said I was done with vintage. But when it's really cute, how can you not? So, could you have left this? It is 100% DuPont Orlon acrylic in the Nordic style. Isn't that awesome? And that shade of purple, purpley pinky, fuchsia. I'm not sure what it is, but it's adorable. And I want to show you what the whole sweater looked like when I got it. Covered with pills, inside and out, everywhere. But now I can show you what it looks like after. Can you see? Well, no. Anyway, it cleans up beautifully. This brand, Arctic Wear, Arctic Enterprises, made in USA. This was a line put out by a company called Jersild Knitting. I will put up the name because you might come across Jersild in vintage sweaters. Some guy came from Denmark to the United States, settled in the Midwest in Wisconsin, and started making sweaters in the Nordic designs. And he made them under Jersild and he made them under Arctic Wear. And the whole company was in Neenah, Wisconsin until like the 90s. It was purchased by Bemidji Knitting Mills, which is in Minnesota, and they still make many of these same patterns. But they're making them, in wool and things now. So acrylic sweaters from Jersild or Arctic Wear, people will buy them and pay more than just an ordinary one. So that's why I bought this. Not just because it was cute, but because there are people that appreciate that brand. Okay, the next couple things I want to show you. This is a Ralph Lauren dress. I found like 3 of them one day, a month or 2 ago, and 2 of them have sold. This has got sparkly shoulders. It's navy blue, has a wonderful drape front and ruching on the side, down to the waist. Wouldn't that be flattering on anybody's tummy? And it is probably just past the knee length. So a great event dress, party dress for the holidays. And that is a size 12. And so I went on a day when I had a coupon and my senior discount. So I was probably getting about 33% off. And they've raised so many of the prices at Goodwill. But dresses and skirts are still just $5.99. So I paid about $4 for that dress. Crazy. Here is a blouse that breaks my rule about not much J. Crew will sell. Can you see? It says made with Liberty fabric. So Liberty of London is a cotton fabric maker. And if you see Liberty on an item, it's more likely to sell and for a little bit better money. They make prints, floral, very pretty floral prints. And the last shirt I sold like this with the Liberty fabric sold for about $25. So, yay. Here's the other vintage piece I bought. But come on. Come on. You would too. Wickford, that doesn't matter. It's marked as a size 12 petite, but who knows how it'll measure up. I probably will list it as a medium, but it is a 100% wool pleated plaid skirt with buttons down the side. That's cute, right? Please tell me it's cute, because I'm so out of touch, I don't know what's cute. That's darling. So, the brand on that does not matter, but it's darling. This was kind of fun. I suppose somebody in the comments is going to tell me, yeah, I used to get excited about that brand too, but I don't anymore. So, I was excited. The brand is Ming Wang, and it says Tula. I don't know if that's, I think it's the knit. It reminds me of Santana knit from what's her name? Oh my word, I have no words tonight. The brand that I never find. But it is a darling little cardigan style jacket. Cross between a sweater. I'm just going to call it a jacket. By Ming Wang. Do you think I'll get some good money for that? I was excited. Beta brand. Size medium. In black. The classic dress yoga. Needs to be washed. Oh my God. What is that? That was a bicycle accident. Oh, Heidi. Oh, Heidi, how could you have missed that? Look at that. I mean, I can fix a lot of things. There's something in here I'm going to fix, but I don't know if I can fix that. They'd be a lot shorter. Here is another skirt, which I thought would be a great holiday skirt. And it is a very interesting stripes, but then the front panel goes the other direction. See? Black, and it doesn't show up well. That's kind of a gold. It's not beige. And the brand is Eva Franco. I've never tried to sell Eva Franco before, but see, it's got kind of an asymmetrical hem. Very interesting. I think that would be a fun holiday outfit. I think this is the item that I'm going to try to fix. Is it? Yes. Okay, so this is a navy blue dress by Eliza J. It's got kind of a crossed front there. And a drop waist with some really nice drape. And then, even though this is jersey, the skirt looks pleated. What do you think? That's pretty, isn't it? So the problem is the bodice. Well, let me see if I can show you here. The bodice is coming away from the waistband. Maybe if I approach it. So anyway, on both sides, there's a hole through to the back. But it's very simple to go to the back, fold everything back the way it belongs, and blind stitch that closed. So I'm going to fix this very pretty Eliza J dress. I'm going to show you again. What a great drape it has. Isn't that lovely? I think it's a darling dress. And that is about a 10-minute job. This is a robe. I'm not going to try and show it to you. You can see it's like a faux something. Very soft and fuzzy. It's a shorty length, like just cover your bum length, not knee length or long. A shorty robe. And it has the tie. There's the tie. And I've washed it and I've brushed it like you would a pet to get it all fluffy and lovely. No more matting. The brand is Notori. I love to sell Notori sleepwear, pajamas, and nightgowns. Don't find them often, but this cute little shorty robe has pockets. And it's a pretty blush pink. And this is a size large, extra large. I haven't comped it yet, but it's adorable. And I think one more skirt, because they were only like $3.97 or something. This one is Bernard Zins. I have never heard of Bernard Zins, have you? But it said Paris, so that caught my eye. And then it had all this weirdness on the tag where it says dry clean only, made in France, 100% cotton. So I looked up Bernard Zins. Oh, by the way, this is a drawstring elastic waist skirt with kind of a crinkle going on. And I would say, oh, and a slit. And that's a maxi skirt. So I looked up Bernard Zins, made in France, I didn't find a lot, but what I found was expensive. So I said, okay, I'll try that. Did you ever do that? Things that just probably might take a long time to sell because nobody's out there hunting for Bernard Zins made in Paris. But this will sell pretty quickly. This is vintage rock mount wear. It's a cowboy shirt, rock mount wear. It is a pearl snap cotton cowboy shirt, but the pearl snaps are diamonds. And look at this cuff. Is that awesome? It's vintage cotton. Not super high quality, but very great style. Probably get $25 for that. Here's another Chico's belt. I found a Chico's belt not too long ago. Look at that awesome buckle. Sorry, it's very reflecty tonight. Probably because it's so dark in here. And it unhooks right there. And the size adjusts back there with this little slidey thing. And isn't that a great red leather belt with a big buckle? Yeah. I pay $3 for belts usually. One store is only $1.50, but even at $3. So this is Eileen Fisher. And what's it made of? It's viscose and nylon. And what it is a brown cardigan that is very cropped and very boxy. Look how wide that is. And it is only, it's a large. So it's a cropped, boxy, 3/4 sleeve cardigan. So I'm having to adjust my expectations with Eileen Fisher. When I first started selling, I never found it. And then when I started, and other people were getting 40 or 50. And then when I started finding it, the Heidi rule, the value started to go down. I think there's just more and more of it out there as people discover that, it's worth selling. And my thrift stores never mark it up, quote unquote, the way they do like Columbia. That makes no sense to me. But what I was getting for Eileen Fisher and the speed at which it sells compared to like 2 years ago is markedly different. So I'm more looking at Eileen as probably worth, depending on the piece, of course, 25 to 40 rather than 35 to 50. Have you had a similar experience with Eileen? I mean, I want it to sell. I don't want to wait a year to get 45. I want it to sell tomorrow for 35. You agree with me, or am I undercutting the market? Oh boy, now I don't know. I sold an Eileen dress. It'll be in my what sold, even though it was returned. It was a great sale, $45 for a really cute knit tunic dress. And it was returned because it didn't have pockets, and I said it did. So when I got it back, I relisted it for the same price, and we'll see. It took like 6 months to sell, so I don't know. I feel really bad for the lady who wanted pockets, because we all know a dress without pockets is, I don't know, is it even a dress? So the other item that I found at that store in the accessories was this purse, and they did not notice that it was new with tags, or they would have marked it up. Purses are $3 unless otherwise marked. And most of them are otherwise marked. They'll mark up relic. It's terrible. So anyway, this purse is BCBG Max Azrael. And let me show it to you. It's called the Evelyn. It's a clutch in a kind of a meshy, it's not really sequiny, but it kind of feels that way. With this shiny bar, magnetic latch, and a gunmetal silver strap, more of a shoulder strap. It's not really long enough to be it'd be a crossbody if you like to carry them high like your Lululemon purse, but oh no, I'm stangled. So it's a shoulder bag or a clutch, because you could remove this or tuck it inside. And it's red and black inside. BCBG Max Azrael. The retail was $128. I paid $3 for it, so even if I only get 20 or 25, it's definitely a profit. But that's a party purse for the holidays. Am I right? Right? With your cute little black dress and your cute little red bag. Oh, I think I have another piece of vintage in there. Oopsie. So, do any of you pick up this? Jess and Jane? They have graphic tees or tunic tops for the lady that likes a roomy graphic tunic t-shirt. And I generally sell this stuff within 30 days for 25 to 35. I never see anybody else talking about Jess and Jane. It's probably just sold at a boutique, but or on a website, but I have good luck with it. Is this the other vintage item? I just have got Christmas plaid on the brain. This might not be vintage, but I think it is. 220 collection. This is a jumper. A flannel cotton jumper, right? Buttons at the shoulder. Buttons all the way down the front. Probably midi length. And it is just soft, heavy cotton. Christmas pictures, anyone? That's going to sell, right? I don't know. I'm so old that everything I think is cute was probably cute in 1962. I'm just at a loss. So this is in the bottom of the bag. But I want you to see it again. It was in that box that I got, the barber sweater. It's in that pile because I want to shave it. And none of that stuff has been processed. So I need to get busy on my what sold videos tomorrow. I'm going to do two. One that's just Poshmark and one that's just eBay, because all of it together for 2 weeks would be too long and too dull. Oh, can I show you one more thing? I don't do a lot of hard goods. Un momentito. I don't buy a lot of hard goods because I'm picky. I want to make a really good profit if I'm going to mess around with hard goods. They're harder to store. They're harder to ship. Many of them are breakable. Many of them are oversaturated. But I always look. And I saw these. I have 4 of these mugs. And because I'm old, I thought, boy, those look like something from my childhood. We didn't own these, but they look like, I thought, something from the 60s. And they are Pyrex. Come out. I had one of them out. There we go. Pyrex ware tumblers with handles. So you could serve a hot beverage or a cold one. Aren't they cute? Called Pyrex ware. And some people are selling 1 or 2, but I have 4. So I'm going to ask $25 or $30. Probably take between 20 and 25. So I paid $1 a piece for them because they were just marked with the mugs. Aren't they cute? I just think they're adorable. Especially this part. So, I gotta let you go. I've kept you long enough. But I had fun. Thank you for letting me share my cute little vintage sweater and my plaid Christmas jumper. And want to see these one more time? So, that's all. I'll be back with a boring and number-filled what sold video because that's what y'all say you want. But you better watch it. You better watch it. Had a good time. Thank you. And tell your friends and like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye, kids.